Welcome to Saratakar Higher Secondary School, 8th Standard Social Science, Geography Lesson 3, Hydrologic Cycle. This video is part 3. We continue the lesson. Okay. We continue the topic is evapotranspiration. Okay. The following part explains the process of evaporation and transpiration separately. Okay. First one is evaporation. Evaporation refers to the process in which the liquid form of water changes into gaseous form. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius temperature, but it actually begins to evaporate at 0 degrees Celsius. And the process takes place very slowly. Temperature is the prime element which affects the rate of evaporation. There is a positive relationship between these two variables. A real extent of surface water, wind, and the atmospheric humidity are the other variables which affect the rate of evaporation. During windy, the water vapor is driven away and is replaced by dry air, which facilitates additional evaporation. Okay, then second one is transpiration. Transpiration refers to the process by which the water content in the plants are released into the atmosphere in the form of water vapor. Much of the water taken up by the plants is released through transpiration. The rate of transpiration is also affected by the temperature, wind, and humidity. The rate of transpiration is also affected by nature of vegetation and the method of cultivation of crops. Then third one is condensation. It refers to the process in which the gaseous form of water changes into liquid form. Condensation generally occurs in the atmosphere when warm air rises, cools, and loses its capacity to hold water vapor. As a result, excess water vapor condenses to form cloud droplets. Condensation is responsible for the formation of clouds. These clouds produce precipitation, which is the primary route for water to return to the earth's surface in the water cycle. Condensation is the opposite of evaporation. Okay. Forms of condensation. Some different parts. Okay. Dew, frost, fog, mist, and clouds are the different forms of condensation. Then precipitation. Precipitation refers to all forms of water that fall from clouds and reaches the earth's surface. For the occurrence of precipitation, clouds droplets or ice crystals must grow heavy enough to fall through the air. When the droplets grow large in size, they tend to fall. While moving down by collecting some small droplets, they become heavy enough to fall out of the cloud as raindrops. Okay. Then forms of precipitation. First one is rain. Okay. The most common kind of precipitation is rain. Then second one is sleet. The precipitation which takes place in the form of mixture of water droplets and tiny particles of ice 5 millimeter in diameter, okay, is known as sleet. Then freezing rain, this one, okay. Sometimes raindrops falling through cold air near the ground do not freeze in the air. Instead, the raindrops freeze when they touch a cold surface. This is called freezing rain, and the drops of water are usually greater than 0.5 millimeter in diameter. Then fourth one is hail. The precipitation which consists of round pellets of ice which are larger than 5 millimeter in diameter is called hail or hailstones. Okay. Then last one is snow. Often water vapor in a cloud is converted directly into snow pieces due to lowering of temperature. It appears like a powdery mass of ice. The precipitation in the form of powdery mass of ice is known as snowfall. It is common in the polar and high mountainous regions. Okay.